Let's have a moment of silence so that I can see where to edit.
Okay.
So much for a moment of silence. You just start giggling.
We have a nice big spike.
As the interrogation wraps up, Griff informs Theron they'll be ready to move out within the hour.
Who's they?
I appreciate your inquisitive nature, Sam, but sometimes it's better when you don't know.
Sure.
Theron, please make sure your friends are ready to move out within 10 minutes. Griff says, arced over in your general direction.
All right.
Wonderful. The door is that way.
Theron knew where the door was.
You got it, boss.
Sam shrugs and goes to the door. It pushes it open? Question mark?
Yeah, come on, Sam.
The door opens with a click,
Okay.
and you're free to return to your group.
Is there anyone in the hallway?
Zaz,
What's he doing?
you're pressed up against the wall right in front of you. They're looking up at you like, hi.
Theron leans down, it's like close snoot to snoot, and goes, we would tell you anything you need to know, kid. You know this by now.
Of course.
Come on.
Okay.
Is that like a light cuff against the ear? Like, come on.
Theron, Sam, please make a final listen check as you leave.
Sam got 10.
Theron got a 10.
Beautiful.
He runs. Get?
A 10. I got a 6 plus 4.
We've obtained Abigail's curse of not being able to roll at all.
Yeah, it just transferred
Right.
onto someone else.
Just got that dagger and everything just went complete to shit.
You threw it away, right? It's like sticking out of the wall.
Yeah. It's just sitting in that interrogation room.
Sam will turn to Theron and say, I told you so.
What are you talking about?
The dagger. You
What?
know?
When you whispered Erickson?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Your mystical talking dagger that you figured came from your mom, and then your sister just offers you one.
I've had 2. I'm sorry. A lot of it's happened since then.
Two drinks.
Go back to bed, Arden. God.
Back in the guest chambers, Bada and
Arden.
I was like, don't say Mr. Renshaw. Don't say Mr. Renshaw. Don't say Mr. Renshaw. Okay. Give it a moment. For some reason, I can remember Mr. Renshaw right now way better than Arden. I don't know.
Arden gives up and leaves the campaign. Just like, I'm out.
I thought there's a window to throw myself out of.
Somehow there's a window.
Okay.
Bada is going to be taken aback by Arden's words. Arden is still curled up in bed.
Very much so. Except now he has his books to cry over.
Bada's going to wrap his arms around Arden, squeeze him real tight. Come on, let's get you cleaned up. The sooner we can get this done with, the sooner we can go back to something normal.
Do you really think we can?
I would like to. Don't you?
More than anything.
Bada's going to try to gently nudge him up and out of the bed.
Arden's going to resist for a second and then...
Bada will instead just hold his hand out for Arden.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do us any good just lying here. Let's get going. And Arden will emerge from his blanket coffin and, still holding both of his spell books very close to him, step out of the bed. I guess instinctively looking for wherever his glasses ended up.
Oh, Bata's gonna hand you your glasses.
Arden wipes all the tears away and puts his glasses on and immediately realizes he's still naked and kind of panic and freeze a little bit. Where are my clothes?
Oh, Sam washed your clothes. There's a sink over here where you can clean yourself up. We have a few towels still.
Thank you. And thank you for talking to me. It really means a lot.
We can talk some more after this is all over. I
Yeah.
feel we're going to need that.
We have a lot to talk about. And Arden will quietly sniffle to himself and... I'm sorry, we're calling him a sink bath?
Bada does not stifle a laugh and just, well, you know,
Are you going to offer to clean me?
I was going to say you might fit in the sink.
You do fit in the sink.
Oh my, wait, is that big?
It's deep.
That's a very deep sink.
It's a wash sink. But no.
Let's get you decent before the rest of the gang shows up.
Yeah. Yeah, I've already made an idiot out of myself enough for one day.
And then through the door comes the boisterous party.
Theron walks in the room, finds out where you guys are, and she says something.
What's the plan, Theron? What did you find out from Abigail?
Theron gasps, oh, right, and searches for the coal bag.
What are you doing with the coal bag?
Does she find the coal bag?
Yeah.
Okay. They told her it was like magical, right?
Yeah. So
Okay.
you grab the coal.
I grab the coal. And
Make a will save.
Okay. I'm doing great. 12.
You successfully break the illusion. It's the tear.
I broke the illusion. It's the tear.
For you. And that's just for you. It's not for everybody else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they all have to interact with it.
So you just holding up this lump of gold and be like, look.
No, it's like, yeah, so I got it.
Yes, that is what
Yeah,
happens.
so like I've pulled it out and I'm just like, no shit. And it's like, guys, we had it all along.
You're holding a piece of coal.
I have literally no idea what you're talking about.
Sam's in the hallway with Sal.
What did I do to do it? Like, how did I do that?
You know it's an illusion.
You were aware that there was a potential illusion present, so you were cognizant of that it was there, and then you interacted and you noticed something was off.
It's
and your
the
brain
knowledge
snapped
that it's
it.
an illusion.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, it's called will disbelief normally.
That
dumb Theron.
it gets a lot of people.
Okay.
It's one of the reasons it's so effective.
Yeah, you guys are saying it's cold, and she's like, well, here, touch it. Because that's all she did. So, like, here, touch it.
I was gonna blink and just touch the coal.
Your fingers go through the coal just a few centimeters. Make a will save.
13.
You see through the illusion. It fades.
And Theron just grins real big.
Bata quickly withdraws his hand from the tear.
Yeah, you pretty much just gave him the Holy Grail and said, here, touch this.
Yeah.
What is this?
We had it the entire time. It was Abigail. Like, she never had it.
Bata's gonna just have math formulas in front of his face for a moment.
Like the meme?
He's gonna look towards the Umbra.
Elabata.
Is this true?
That is, yes, that's the tear.
Bata's just gonna walk towards the Umbra and rest his head on the Umbra's shoulder and... Oh, I'm an idiot.
It's okay, big guy. I guess you all were looking for it.
I should have known.
Theron glares at the Umbra just a little bit.
I was unconscious the entire time. I had no idea it was missing or any of this. I don't know what's going on.
Does it look like we're holding a lump of coal I get to you, though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone's like hugging over this lump of coal.
I just don't know the significance of this lump of coal. So Arden is going to assume that's Theron being crazy and continue to clean himself.
Yeah, we have the tier, and they want to leave in 10 minutes. Is there anything you guys need to do? Arden, how are you doing?
I'll do my best to be ready.
And Theron walks over and puts a paw on his shoulder. and says, I hope it's okay if we can leave in 10 minutes, or if we can't, just tell me. But I feel awful that I couldn't follow your instructions when I asked. But just know that I really wanted to, and if we could have done that, I think it would have been better for you. But I hate to ask you, are you ready for this? Because we have to go now.
I need time to work on my spells, but I suppose I can do that while we travel. I think what happened was bad, but I think it was better for us. It feels selfish, but we're still here, so it must matter for something. And we're not done yet either, so we have to keep going regardless. I just hope nothing like that ever happens again.
Darren holds out the lump of coal to him and gestures to it.
What? No, seriously, Arden was unconscious for all of that.
I know. Darren just sort of like narrows her eyes just a little bit and like offers, like pushes it towards him again. Touch it.
Okay. Arden places a hand on the lump of coal.
Your paw phases lightly through part of it. Please make a wisdom saving or a will save.
18.
Feels like illusion. Pop.
Oh, so the illusion breaks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was like, it feels like an illusion. I know it's an illusion, but it's still there.
And the tears before you.
Arden's going to leave his hand on the tear, and he's going to close his eyes and say, I'm sorry for everything that we put you through, but we will have you home soon.
The tear briefly radiates a warm light throughout the room.
Before Zaus goes into the room, Sam will kneel down, turn around, and give him a big hug. And just say into his ear, we won't let anything happen to you again. I promise.
Their eyes go wide and a big tear goes down their cheek.
So a tighter hug happens.
They are able to get out a thank you.
Oh,
They're kind of choked up.
It's just squeeze. Oh, okay.
It's just a little rat squeak.
I thought you were squeezing him so hard that he couldn't breathe.
That was you.
No one will ever hurt you again. And then Sam kills him.
Breaking his back, tugging his ears, just abusing the child.
Sleep now, my sweet child. It's almost over. It's almost over.
Because I'm killing you now.
And then we go in the room.
Okay.
Buzz gonna put on his gear, get ready to go.
The Elaine is going to finish off any remaining cake.
Wait, I wanted to save some for Arden.
They have a fourth of a cake in their mouth or hand, and they're like,
You put that down. Thank you. Arden has not eaten anything yet.
Arden looks at the slightly mashed, half-eaten cake in front of him.
There was still some on the bed that I left there.
I think my rations are still okay.
Cake's really good.
He did make it.
Yeah, I guess I'll have some cake.
As you all get ready, you are greeted by the Dragonkin Patosh at your door. With all of a couple of minutes left to get ready. So glad all of you could come and lean in. Good to see you again, Theron.
Yeah, it's good to see you too.
We worked out a deal with your sister. It's all going to be okay there. You'll get your way out.
You made a deal with that person?
Sam speaks up. Oh, you should see her, Arden.
I think we've seen enough of each other.
I think you'll be pleased with the state of Abigail.
What did you do to her?
We were asleep. It's a question for Griff.
Let's just say it's in her best interest to help us now, and I almost killed her, she says under her breath.
Arden gives a shocked look of disgust at Theron.
But I didn't.
What on earth did you do?
Patashal, you may want to give him some extra context. I'm surprised you resisted that.
Let's just say her plan backfired, which...
Well, no shit.
And really, it almost meant her own death, but I think we got what we wanted, and anybody who is against us did not. Arden, if it makes you feel any better, I chose not to hurt her, and I could have very easily. And I believe that she is going to help us after this interaction.
So, with whatever happened, if we see your mother, are you going to try to kill her too?
I don't want to, but sometimes you have no choice, because she's ruthless, Arden. Like, the world is better without her. If we can do it without killing her, I promise you I will try. But just like in that bathhouse, we were going to die. And if I'm posed in that situation again, I'm not going to let us die. I'm not going to let Zos die. I'm not going to let you die.
Patashal, add into your little conversation. I don't take credit for people falling on my sword. I don't think either of you should either.
I'm sorry, I don't believe we've been introduced.
I'm one of the masters of this house. And you appear to be a long-lost mage of the order.
Arden does not meet the handshake.
Maybe they didn't have what you needed. They're going to pull 3 scrolls out of their robes and hand them to you.
Arden is going to stare at the scrolls. I'm sorry, and what are these for?
For you.
I see. And detect magic.
Oh, they're magical scrolls.
Oh, no. But what is there anything funny on them?
No. But Patosh definitely has magic radiating off of them.
Oh, I bet.
Every bit of clothing they have is magical.
Arden will reluctantly take the scrolls.
As one rogue mage to another, I wish you the best of luck.
Arden will size this person up and down. Could you answer a question for me?
Entertain me with the question.
When this happens and you or some other force inevitably takes the power gap that Dominique's going to leave behind, is that going to be you?
I don't honestly know what's going to happen. I just know that we're going to do our best.
Arden, these guys promised to put the tear back in the spire and that it will stay there. And they interrogated my awful sister, and I believe what they're saying.
There is something that I've learned in my travels, especially after Munis, is that when somebody who is more powerful than you gives you a gift and acts sincere, there's always an ulterior motive.
That's fair. Although we're already going to profit from this by default.
Yes. clearly.
But you mentioned Munis? How do you know that name?
Arden's sad, emotionally done eyes briefly flare up with a furious rage before he exhales slowly and collects himself.
Were they responsible for what happened at the festival up north? Is that true?
One of many things.
All right.
Theron
Be careful if you ever run into them again.
Bata's gonna sense motive.
They're not known for leaving behind loose ends.
Oh,
That is honest advice.
thank you.
They're known in some circles as the Mage Reaper
Oh boy.
and the Faith Queller.
Well, then they haven't ran into Arden the Spellbreaker yet.
Those spells may help you. They'll make you think outside of what the Order taught you.
I think I've already far succeeded what the Order taught me.
They look down at your arms, nod with a bit of appreciation for your situation.
I have mixed feelings on how to interpret that interaction.
That's good. Theron, you may receive a wedding invitation later on. You don't have to accept it. Your circumstances may not allow you.
Who's getting married?
Your sister's getting what she wanted all along.
What was that?
My brother.
What?
Oh, sorry.
No,
That was 100% in character.
I agree. I already had my reaction, but it's the best way to protect her, and if Dominique dies, we'll just absorb your family's wealth.
That's that power gap I was just talking about.
Granted, we'll, of course, have to cede some of that, and the portion controlled by the pirates, that's messy.
Theron puts points to him and gets close and he's taller than him.
Oh, yeah, like we're
looks
talking
up at him and
8 feet.
Don't have the pirates be any part of this.
We don't trust them either. They sink everybody else's ships except for your brothers.
They don't need any influence. Just please promise me that too.
I don't want them to have any.
All right, Arden. These guys. Look, nobody's perfect, but they're better than my family.
From what I've seen so far, probably.
We could become worse than your family someday.
They're in glares.
I'll see to it that she never comes close.
That's good. I've grown weary. I hope you all have a good trip. Enjoy the spells. Is he dressed yet? They point over at Bada.
Yes.
Is that a group vote decision situation over there? Does he really have to carry everything? Why is the rat carrying a very heavy... Oh. Are those soaps from us or from...
Theron just pats Patosh on the back and goes, "Yes, you're tired. You're good.
You're right, you're right.
Right, yes.
I'm going to go to bed.
Right, just... You can leave now. Good to see you, Patosh."
Good to see you, Theron. And they do like a little bow and then head on their way and turn in the mist.
I'm going to make it clear that when he mentioned the order, Sam hid the spear.
Good call.
Good on you, boss.
Just tucked it behind his,
Nothing here. Never mind, the spear is taller than Sam. It's a short
spear.
Hide it in the prison wallet.
Also, I couldn't interject, but Theron got a wicked smirk when Arden dropped that name of his.
Oh, Arden the Spellbreaker?
Oh, that's your little...
Should have been Munis Reaper.
Oh, that's dumb. But actually, as an abjurationist, I do actually specialize in disrupting other people's magic.
Would you like to know what scrolls you got?
Yeah, I suppose.
You got explosive runes. You also got
1 second.
It just goes off on
the
its own.
tiny hut spell. Each of these scrolls has 3 uses on it. And then wind wall.
That's one that blocks projectiles.
Also can be used to displace things like cloud kill and knock over small creatures.
Oh, that's what I have gust of wind for.
Yes, but this one keeps going.
True.
And it's free.
Only Arden would just be like.
These are all
this-
cast at 11th level.
Well, Arden tucks them in the scroll case, fastens the cap, sighs and says, "Should we get going?"
Good sir. A elderly, suited anteater kin will knock upon your door, their tongue whipping out. We have prepared your transportation. Please follow me. Do not forget your belongings. Are you ready to depart?
Are you all right, sir?
I am old.
Yes. Are we ready to depart?
Sam looks at Arden and just goes, "Do we have a choice?"
No.
Hey. Something not so worn out, are we?
I think we're ready.
Follow me. They'll lead you to a hidden chamber that's behind secret bookcases. They'll pull on one of their favorite novels. Death Do They Part.
Oh, what's this one about?
Too complicated for your young mind.
I think he called you an idiot.
Oh, they call me young.
Glass is half full.
It's not 50 Shades of Ants.
Oh, gross.
The chamber is largely empty with the exception of a magical circle on the ground, a circuit, if you would. Please step in the circle. Trust that it will not kill you.
I'm sorry, we're going there instantaneously?
You are going somewhere instantaneously. Griff has already departed.
Here I was thinking I would get some time to memorize some spells. Okay, well, let's get on with it, I guess.
Through the light.
Bata steps in.
Zoom. Woo. For those passing through this, you'll feel like your atoms are ripped apart into a billion little pieces and shuddered across the city at light speeds where everything blurs and bends around you.
You're dead.
As you're semi-conscious about the whole affair.
Ow.
And then you're pushed back together very quickly with a sick feeling in your stomach for a few moments as you get your bearings. And you're in a dirty warehouse.
Theron hasn't stepped in yet.
Bata looks around by himself.
Arden will state that is a teleportation circle. It'll be disorienting, and that he will see you all on the other side.
Does it hurt?
Arden steps in the circle.
Theron pulls out a moderate heal potion and pops the thing and drinks it.
Oh, you're
Roll
still
for
injured.
healing.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'm wrecked.
Um,
How do I do that?
2d8
Okay.
plus 6.
Jesus. That's it?
That's it.
Yikes.
Yeah. Not all of us have like 50 plus hit points here, Mister.
Theron steps in.
You know what?
There, and you experience the power of Zoom's starlight and what might be associated with some mildly hallucinogenic drugs.
Does it look
Mushrooms.
like a rock album cover?
Yes.
Because we've seen many rock albums in this fantasy realm.
Bada didn't experience any visions in his transit?
Any visions? Oh, they experienced the starlight and bending of colors in space and time.
No branches or vines or anything.
No.
This is
Who's the DM?
They
here?
became the spores in the air, essentially.
Yeah.
Magical spores. That might be a way to interpret it.
Check for Zos before you go in.
I'll say that again. Sam grabs Zaus.
Throws him in.
No. Just like reassuringly holds his shoulders as they both step in at the same time.
Zoom. And when you land?
Was that Zaus?
Yeah. Hello, everybody.
So we
Sam
don't
will
have-
just be like, "You're okay."
We don't suddenly have a rat monkey combo here.
Oh God, we're gonna do the fly.
Hybridization.
If you're just looking around at the room, it's like a spot check, right?
It's a warehouse full of crates. It stinks. It smells like bugaloo meat. And there's a carriage.
You've left your bugaloo behind.
Again.
Okay. Yeah.
That's still
Well,
very
let's
vague.
find out where they are. later.
Players ask Game Master, where are the bugaloo? How are they doing? Game Master interprets it, are they alive or not? The answer is yes, they are alive. Concern washes over the players. Like
Actually, it's
flaming
mostly
blubber.
specifically the context of they didn't burn down with the building.
The bathhouse was not attached to the inn.
Yeah, they made very clear that that was attached to nothing, right?
Correct.
Yeah, okay.
So a dusty, stinky old warehouse.
With Griff at the head of a little carriage. Well, it's more of a hunting caravan.
Well,
Loaded with dead bugs.
Oh, okay.
Get on. I gotta take my treasure and show it off.
Wait, you mean get in? Darren looks.
With the
Over
dead
the-
bugs.
Ooh.
I'm gonna get you past the wall.
Right.
I'm gonna get you through the crown and near the spire entrance.
Does he sound condescending as shit while he's saying that too?
A little bit.
Yeah. It's like, get you past the wall.
I'm
Just-
going to give you everything I promised you.
That sounds loaded.
That's a sense motive. I rolled a natural one. Don't even bother. Just make
Cheesy thumbs up.
Well, how wonderful that I could get to be covered in death twice in 2 days.
Don't fret too much. They've already been drained.
Okay, are we just supposed to? Are we supposed to get under one of these things, or?
Hide in the caravan so no one sees you.
Oh, okay, so we do get in.
Yes,
something.
get in the caravan.
So we're not like hiding under dead bugs.
No, they're just in there.
Oh,
I was just picturing a warehouse with dead bodies everywhere, and I'm like,
yeah, and it's like, okay, so we have to like fucking tauntaun our way up to the.
Yes, we get to a warehouse of dead bodies. Trust me.
But no, if there's an enclosure, then that's way less terrible.
Yes, the wagon can be closed.
Okay, then Arden will enter the wagon and immediately start studying spells. And in case it doesn't get finished, we'll just start at the high level and work our way down.
The back of the wagon has a space for tools and working on equipment, and it doesn't have dead bugs in it. It has a table that's built into the wagon.
Spot claimed. Shotgun.
The rest of the wagon has dead bugs.
okay. Are there any windows on the wagon?
Yes, you can open any of them if you like.
Well,
About
I think I can. Is there room for everybody in this little like desk area? Probably not, right?
No.
Okay, I can sit with the dead bugs. That's fine. The smell won't stay on me long. Not with this thing. And she pulls at her shirt. So, just gets in the carriage with the dead bugs.
Zaz,
Where does Zos want to go?
the bottom of the caravan. They want to just hold on to it where the dead bugs are not.
Can't do that, buddy.
But I do it all the time. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
But we all knew it anyway.
In the past, Theron was wrong. No one can see us at all this time. You gotta ride inside.
Okay, they get in the wagon and start trying to crawl into a bug.
They're not small enough to sit on my lap, are they? They're like 12. They're big. Yeah. Okay. never mind.
If they sat on your lap, they would be. I want to say they're like a 2/3 your size.
Okay.
So he tried to get into a bug.
Yeah, they're defeatedly trying to hide inside of a bug.
Sam stops him just without saying anything. Just like,
Wait, I don't have to get inside?
no,
Oh, sits down,
it's just
starts playing with a dagger by juggling it.
what does the dagger look like?
It is plain.
Does it look like the one that?
No.
Okay.
Damn it, child.
He was just trying to pull a fast one.
What?
Every dagger is sus.
Every dagger is us.
Bada's going to be buried, disheartened by a surrounding warehouse, and just crawl in there, the wagon.
With Arden or with us?
With you.
Oh.
With Theron, sorry, in the back. Question.
Yes.
Are there any windows in the warehouse?
I mean, yes, but it's more about air circulation than visual.
Okay.
What do you need windows for?
Just asking.
Okay.
Like there's skylights and stuff, but those can be pulled up on pulleys with ropes, and it'll basically pull up the shingles that make up the top of the warehouse.
And the dead bug smell, probably.
Ventilation's a priority in these warehouses.
So you can't possibly see Coeurasa from these windows then?
Well, they're high up.
You could during the right cycle, but if we're talking about Coeurasa, the one that stays still, yes, you could.
Okay. Make a mental note of that then.
Don't remember.
Were they all, like, if they were open and whatnot?
Yes, I was going to ask where the spire, because the spire always points towards Coeurasa. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's at the back end of this place. Like if you just kept traveling. I'm glad you're all very comfortable and the accommodations are to your liking. Snap of the reins, and the wagon begins to move. You'll have a bit of time, so if you are one of those spellcasting types, you should get that stuff ready.
Arden grumbles and continues to study.
It's like already doing it.
Just in the.
Can we rest?
No.
I'm so addicted to getting my HP back.
I mean, if you're like actually vocal about it, I do have some potions.
You're like, man, my bones ache.
You can easily see that there it is beat up. As a heads up.
I see that Theron's easily, like, very beaten up, and I notice that I am too, because I still have wounds from all the crossbows.
And Sam, you can tell that about both of them very easily.
I have potions. I will take my own potion.
Who's drinking potions?
Me.
That was a very powerful potion you just drank.
Sam looks totally fine. Thanks for asking.
I was going down the wagon. Are you totally fine, Sam?
Actually, yes.
Okay.
You look out.
A little punch here on the shoulder to make sure you're fine.
2 hit points. You're not perfectly fine.
It's a kidder. Bata's gonna find Coeurasa through the window that he can see, and
You can.
haven't done this in a while, or it's never worked before, so I don't know why. Bata's gonna grab his Whisper Stone and just try to listen to whatever Coeurasa might have to say, and sit there pensively.
All right. You're going to hear the pitter-patter of feet across stone. You're going to hear the howling from deep inside of the spire. You're going to hear painful cries, and you're going to hear water washing up and being pulled back on the shore. And your mind's going to drift around, almost unanchored from your body, as you try to commune with your Whisper Stone.
Well, that was unexpected. But he stays in. He doesn't say that. He just stays there, focused as best he can.
And you can feel the magic in the world around you saturate your body.
Ooh.
Yeah, if Theron was like silently watching this, did you say anything?
No.
No. Okay. Because you said you didn't haven't. I haven't done this in a while, but you didn't actually say that.
I guess I did say that out loud, yes, but just like kind of like mumbling to himself.
Okay. Well,
You could probably have heard that.
Theron just watches silently.
Oh, if only I wasn't studying, I'd have so much to say about that.
So we don't see anything. There's no like magic globes going towards him.
No.
This is confusing now.
Alrighty then. So the cart eventually stops. You've had at least 30 minutes of time.
I could have napped.
You could if you'd like to, but you could watch Bada too.
It's pretty boring.
He's trying to save health potions.
Theron vomits.
Vomits up the potion. Puts it back in the bottle.
Right.
Arden throws himself out of the wagon and prays that something will trample him soon.
You're stopped at the Crown. Who goes there? Griff, open up. Displays a sigil.
Sam nudges Bada to close the window.
Bardoso?
Bada rolls up the window like.
It's one of those 80s cars where you have to crank it up.
My car?
Oh, 90s, sorry.
It's a 2000s.
Oh, so modern.
Seems confused.
So who's out the window?
Guards have approached the sides of the wagon to inspect the goods.
Do the windows close?
Like, are they jostling our jewels? What's going on?
They are jostling the jewels. They are trying to open the doors to the wagon, and they are locked.
Okay.
Sir, we're going to need to... Yeah, no, you don't. Yes, we do. It's the law.
Oh, come on, say it. Say it.
Looks at the guards. I am the law.
Arden's there just like. I thought I was going to pull out a "Do you know who I am?"
And they're like, that's great, sir. They are not going for anything he's putting down. And then he just hits the reins and goes through the gate.
Fast.
Fast.
Ooh.
Like everybody gets like
We're all jostled in there.
Everyone in the wagon, you're going to feel jostled. There's going to be flying bugs. Flying dead bugs everywhere.
bits of bugs.
They did not do this subtly.
So much for the element of surprise. Do you want to
So,
say it again?
everyone who's not in the spell preparation zone, please make a tumble check or a reflex save.
What do you mean by spell preparations?
You
Everyone but
can make a
Arden.
concentration check.
Okay.
Was it tumble? You said.
Yes, tumble or a reflex.
Oh
save.
my goodness, natural 20.
So bugs slap you in the face and flying around, and you are unbothered by it. You are just in the zone.
Nature is swirling around you, be it living or dead.
I can't tell the
tumble
difference
or
right now.
12.
29.
So you are getting great practice there and dodging all these sharp bits of claw and shell. Sam, you're getting batted around. You are a part of the debris in the air.
What about Zos?
Can I attempt to just reach out to Sam and use my superhuman ability to surf these bugs to at least alleviate some of his
Make a tumble check.
another tumble?
Yes.
What's a human?
Quiet you. That is 26.
I like how you're wasting all
You
your
are
good
going
rolls
to be able to swoop up
To look cool.
Sam and protect them from harm.
Gotta keep those HPs up.
So, okay, so for the mental imagery here, Theron, stands up, is literally surfing on her chair, bench, whatever.
Oh yeah, bugs are falling by and my leg lifts. I know it's coming. It's
And
just
you've got one or both paws out, and it's holding Sam up like it's an ice skating routine, twirling in the air.
okay.
And Zaz is jumping around, cutting at the bugs that are about to hit them with their daggers. Take that and that! And then it all falls to the ground, and you are going at high speed through the city streets, relying on Griff's ride check.
I'm gonna do a listen check, and it's gonna suck.
And apparently his bluff check, too, which wasn't great.
17. Like, what are the people outside? Are people like screaming or just?
Oh, screaming and running away from the caravan, and they're about to hit another one and knock it over.
Can I hear if we're in pursuit? Or if somebody's pursuing us?
Spot check.
But we're in the Crown now, right?
Yes.
So
Back to ones.
Natural one?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You can't get a good angle, but there's probably, you're probably being chased.
So sorry, for the audience. So the people exclaiming are going like, "Oh, how improper!"
Yes. Everybody is at maximum frump in the streets at all times.
Yeah, this is the nice area.
This is what happens when you let peasants in.
Oh, I just powdered my wig.
Oh, the mud has touched me. I'm ruined.
They're going to leave marks on the pavement.
Right. Oh no, the pavement!
The wagon flies off the side of a ridge, breaking through a barrier. And by barrier, I mean something to keep wagons from falling off the side of the street.
We're not falling.
Oh, you're falling.
So we all just died right there.
No.
The end. Thank you for joining us.
And all the survivors of this accident invent seatbelts and we become millionaires.
The carriage lifts up, and you can see little sparkles over the floorboards. And Griff is talking into their hand. I'm dragging. Go away. The carriage has been given flight temporarily and is hurtling towards the underside of the spire, searching for an entry.
I don't think we're sneaking in.
So the windows, I assume, are now open because we've been.
Yes, yeah, they're open.
So we're just watching like everything calm and smooth now.
Smooth, maybe not calm.
Getting pointed at by the general public. They do find a entry hole from where mining used to occur and land there, inside the spire. You have entered the underbelly.
Is it all dark and mysterious?
Yes. With lots of mining tools and broken spire bits. Looks like people were even carving out and harvesting the dark stone of the spire. Bada. People were harvesting this bricks for their houses, probably.
Am I still concentrating?
You are finished. You seem to have entered a place where the screaming was coming from.
I see. Wonderful. But it's
Griff's. So, good luck, y'all. Those guards all worked for your mom, so I just ran one of them over and kept going. You might have beat her here.
Sam shrugs at Theron.
Wait, Griff, do we have to, like, book it there right now?
You're in it. I'd get, farther in, but you're here.
Sam helps House out of the wagon quickly.
Okay. Theron gets out of the wagon and looks around to, like, the hallways or signs or whatever.
How far along did I get in spell preparation?
You finished as well. Yeah. You and Bada would have both been finishing up. When you had flown off the side, you'd have been able to start wrapping up. Bada probably still in trance just because that's new to them and it's an experience.
Arden is going to turn to Elaine and be like, This is where you came from. Perhaps you could direct us where to go?
Yes.
And
This feels new to me, though. They walk down the hall or the cavern, really, with their hand rubbing against the freshly carved stone. They've been digging more than they were before.
Well, hopefully we can put a stop to that soon.
Oh my god. I forgot Elaine came from this thing. Huh.
Elaine is also going home.
Right. Totally forgot about that. So we're just leaving off that the
Getting on.
Umbra is like rubbing its hand across the
Yeah.
walls and figuring out where to go.
We'll be back after these messages.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Oh my god.
The Curse of Coeurasa is a production of Reno Area Anthropomorphic Arts and Recreation for BLFC 2023. This episode was edited by AJ the Ratty and DeJarms Pony and was mixed and mastered by AJ the Ratty. Yim McQuinn is our game master and the voice of Zos and the NPCs. Arden Renshaw is played by Hawkfeather. Theron Perch is played by DeJarms Pony. Bada Amica is played by Dabbles. Samuel Horstrom is played by Damek Kritu. Original music by Fox and Moore. You can find more music from Fox and Moore at foxandmore.bandcamp.com and on Spotify. For more information about BLFC, the theme, and the lore behind your favorite characters and settings, visit goblfc.org.
Now he has the headphones on. Thank you.
Everybody get close to the mics. It's your best friend.
Oh, Theron. I've always wanted to be this close to you.
What? Oh, well, I'm close to you. Our lips are talk. Yeah.
I'll just keep talking. I can taste it.
We're not kissing. It's just close talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep all of this in, AJ.
Bata's gonna sense motive.
They're not known for leaving behind loose ends.
Oh,
That is honest advice.
thank you.
They're known in some circles as the Mage Reaper
Oh boy.
and the Faith Queller.
Well, then they haven't. Oh, this is so fucking campy. Ugh.
They haven't run into me.
Well, sorry. I need to make this sound sincere and not campy. Okay. Well, then they haven't ran into Arden the Spellbreaker yet.